I just had a brief run with the Radhawk, and I think this thing is badass. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the bullet points. Today we've got something really unique. A good friend of mine from San Diego is named Radelow. The guy is a master craftsman woodworker, avid outdoorsman, hunter, camper, and just really saw a need for a better blade than what was on the market. He actually developed the Radhawk, which I think is one of the most unique and just overall badass tools you could have in your kit. I think this has got great applications for survival, camping, even first responders, or if you just want a cool piece to talk about. The Radhawk is not your typical tomahawk, not something you're going to see at any of the box stores or anything like that. First off, in the hand, it just feels amazing. Great balance to it, perfect length. You feel like you can really get some oomph behind swinging it. But when you take a deeper dive into it and you actually start looking over the features of it, you notice things that other companies don't put out there. First of all is a three-sided point. The reason it's a sharpened three-sided point is so once buried into something, by yanking it either direction, you're able to loosen it. Two-sided points don't have that same freeing capability. Also, if we look on the top, there's a flattened, hardened edge. That's great for actually scraping off small pieces of wood, or if you have fire steel, cutting off some pieces of magnesium to get your fire started. Next, you've got what looks like a bottle opener, which actually could probably be used as a bottle opener, but the real purpose of it is to be a stop for if you bury this into something too deep. It'll actually stop the blade from going in further, and then secondly, it acts as a fulcrum point, so if your blade is buried, you're able to simply pry it out. And with as sharp of a beard as you have and that aggressive cut, you're really able to get out of the material that you're working with. I've got a couple of kind of beveled out edges here. I thought this was pretty cool. You've got a great thumb stop there. So if you are using this to carve or maybe using it for something a little bit more finite than just swinging, you've got a lot more control. And then additionally, these act as rocker points. So if you do bury it in, you're able to rock it out or use it as a pry bar. There's actually a thin layer of cork in between here to prevent that ringing from when you hit something. When you played baseball and you hit a ball wrong and the bat kind of rings on you, same thing I've had happen with other tomahawks and axes. So this really dampens that and gives you a nice firm grip on it. And then you've even got a sharpened edge down here that can be used, crack things open if you're looking to maybe break glass, punch into something, or just crush something. Radelow, the designer of this, he actually put up a video, we'll send a link to it, to where he was just absolutely cutting into the sheet metal of a car with this thing. We're going to try it on my cameraman's car here in a second. He was able to cut a hole into the trunk, into the hood, into the side of the car, obviously break glass. So if this was in your emergency kit as a first responder and you had somebody stuck in a vehicle, this could actually get them out. We're going to give it a run. We'll try burying it in some stuff. We'll kind of try and beat it up a little bit, see if we can get it to break. I seriously doubt we will, but we'll put it through its paces and then I'll let you guys know what I think afterwards. All right, first off, we're going to test out this multi-angled point here. Comes out, wow, that was buried up to there and came free with just a little wiggle. Do it one more time. I like how this dampens the vibration. A lot of times if you hit something solid like a giant oak tree, you're going to get a lot of vibration through the handle. I've noticed that with other kinds of small tomahawks and hatchets and such. This seemed to soak all of it up. I didn't get a whole lot of vibration in my hand. It was just a nice solid thud. Get a lot more control out of holding it up here and utilizing this thumb support. We're able to carve sticks into a better point, maybe making ground stakes for your tent or making weapons for hunting. and chopping firewood. Something else you could use this for is if you're hunting, a makeshift gun bench. The Radhawk is actually fairly light. It comes in at just over 2 pounds. It's 3/8 of an inch thick, and its length is just over 18 inches. The handle is made of G10, which is also removable for customization. The entire Radhawk is finished in a Cerakote in choices of flat dark earth, desert sand, black, or OD green, and custom colors are also available. Well, I really enjoyed this Radhawk. This thing is unbelievable craftsmanship. I mean, from the time you touch it, it just screams professional. Something really cool, the sheath here actually has a cutout so you can see the Radelow blades design, which is laser etched. And then beyond that, this sheath can be customized. So you can either put it on the left side or the right side. And these Blade Tech clips can either attach to your molly webbing or just to your belt. So pretty cool design there. And again, you can flip them to the other side. This thing has very, very good retention. I would never worry about this thing coming loose out of here. In fact, even after you take off the leather strap, it still has this additional safety which keeps the spike from coming out. Once you do remove that, you're able to pull it out with ease, but kind of a neat retention tool so that you don't lose it out in the field. Well, I cannot say enough good things about the quality of this piece. Aaron did an amazing job building this thing out. It's got things that you wouldn't typically think of when you think of a hatchet or tomahawk. It's got limitless applications, whether you're a first responder trying to cut into or out of a car, breaking glass with it, using it in a survival situation or bug out situation, even just taking it on your hunting trip and putting it on your hunting pack. This is definitely going to become a staple in my kit. I'm going to have this for my bailout bag as well as my hunting kit. It's just a very comfortable, well-designed, extremely well-designed, and durable, useful piece of equipment. Definitely cruise over to radlowblades.com and check them out. They've got a whole slew of new knives and blades coming out, some really innovative and unbelievable quality stuff. So check them out. Also, you can follow them on Instagram. Speaking of, make sure you follow us on Instagram, The Bullet Points. Subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and share with your friends. We'll see you guys next time.